Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. I just think on our young people a lot. I think on our young people. I pray over our young people every day. I lift them to God. And as I close my eyes, as I'm standing in the lighthouse with no light but the light of God coming in, I can feel the light of the beautiful plan of God as we grow on into the promised land. Now in 82 countries, coming to a city near you. We on to the breakthrough. I think on our young people, and I think on the talented and lost. I don't have a television. I don't want a television. I meditate on the Lord and I grow all day, and God gives me wisdom, and I plant seeds of love everywhere as I grow. I'm here for a mission. I'm here to lift the world. It's not about me, where it once was in my past life. As I sit and think about back then, I think about where God brought me from. And it seems like a lifetime ago. The things that I went through, the people that I went through them with on this highway of life, because I understand how she felt. The beautiful young queen, my little sister, Markia Montgomery. I understand how she felt. She had a young baby. She was tired of it. She wanted to be free. He didn't want to be there and act right and be a father to his baby. He wanted to be on drugs. He wanted to put his hands on her. He wanted to control and run her. See, the one thing we got to understand, we just got to control us. See, because now he lost control and he took her life over in a tragic, horrible way in front of her baby and in front of his baby. I mean, he just a lost soul. I was with two of them. Two of the talented lost. And every time I tried to break away, it wasn't no breaking away. They kept coming around, kept being there, kept insinuating themselves in my life, just kept, I had a job, a career. I'm a bus driver here. It's hard to just pick up when you got children. People say, move away. It's hard to grab everything and uproot, and they know this. It's hard to grab your children, pull them out of school, and take off running. They know that. They know all your connections pretty much, where you're going to go, where you're going to be. A piece of paper, it don't go hardly nowhere. A restraining order, you see, they put the bracelet on him and couldn't even keep control of him. He had a bracelet on. She was in fear for her life. He was one that was a menace to society. Yeah, we talk about mass incarceration because there are some that are in there that don't belong in there, where we need to right the wrongs. But there are some like this one at 20 years old, who just show you a rap sheet of what he all about. He already done shot the young lady twice. What other proof do you need? He come with the receipts that he don't need to be on the street, but yet you turn around and put him right. He already said you're gonna kill her. What other evidence do you need? Just like Cahokia PD left the gun with him after he shot a hole in the floor, left the gun with him that wasn't even none of his, and he had a domestic violence record, but you gonna leave him the gun and tell him don't even give it back to her. So basically you kind of gave him a license to kill. Thank God that situation turned out good and he handed the gun over to her. She took the guns out the house. But I'm here to tell you, honey, it's like they pushing more guns in the street, just pushing the evil our way, just pushing the drugs in. See, we got to say no. We got to be the change. We got to be the one to say, God is over all. Ain't nothing over all you. Ain't nothing over you but God. Put God over all, and God shall be over all, but over everything. You got to put love in. So I'm waiting on my daughter should be coming in the lighthouse. I'm growing with the flow of God, and I kind of just waited. I've been waiting all day. Been waiting today. I got episodes, backed up. I got some episodes pre-recorded for the times that I'm getting ready to go and grow back to the motherland. I'm going to have to go over there. I'm going to have to go some different places. I want to see eventually, I pray to be able to see the places where my voice is being heard. I love you, India. I love you, Finland. I love you, Japan. I love you everywhere, all down in the motherland. We are going to be growing. We are changing hearts and minds to grow. See, that's what we need to do. Young people like him who allowed evil to use him. Instead of letting the young lady go on with her life and he go on with his life, no, he needed her around, because she was a crutch. Because, he want to live that life. But she don't want to live that life. Some people, they not here for that. Some people are motivated by their children, as they should be, because the child didn't ask to be here. So it comes a time when we have a child, we need to put away the childish ways. We need to focus in on our children, because our child did not ask to be here. The child is God's ray of hope for tomorrow. That's why we have children. That's why we have new little souls that speak so much wisdom that you just sit there and wonder, where did you get that from? Who told you that? No, you had to hear that from someone. Where you hear that? What? No, I tell you what, you ain't watching no more TV. You getting a little too smart. But it ain't the TV. It ain't the TV, honey. Like the old folks used to say, they been here before. Trust. They have. That's spirituality. The souls are not sleeping, resting. See, they are moved. See, some folks are moved by evil. Some folks are moved by good. So let us be the ones in this spiritual realm, because we are also spirits living here in the physical. We're having a physical experience, but we're spirits. Just such beautiful epiphanies right now. If you will open up your mind, sit back, remove the oppression, because I know many of you have to be out there in it. See, just like I ran across that horrible story, there go 2 lives lost. There go a life damaged, because that baby's going to remember that for the rest of her life. She's going to grow up with that. Just look at that on this highway of life. See, we got to slow our roll. We got to slow down. Because, see, some of us are just so quick to change lanes. And then when we change lanes, we cause accidents, drag some other folks in some stuff all up in our twisted up dreams. But I'm here to tell you, on a highway of life, there's an on ramp and there's an off ramp. Some folks are meant to get off, and some folks are meant to stay on. Some folks that are meant to get off are meant to stay off and not meant to get back on. But see, up ahead, destination up ahead is greatness. What you got to believe is God has a beautiful plan for thee. You need to get up off that rock, get up off that vice that's holding you down, that's got a grip on you, that's making you hold down and preventing you from rising to reach your greatness. Because it's all up to you. Can't nobody reach rock bottom but you. Can't nobody do it but you. You can drag somebody on the airplane, drag them all across town, all across the country, all you want to. And put them in there and give them a few days to think about it. It's up to them, honey. Ain't no magic pill in there. It's all up to them. So ambushing somebody and all that, you sit down and talk to them and have a conversation with them. Because I'm here to tell you, I went through all of that, I seen it all. I seen the games people play, the mind games, because he sure played a lot of them. He would sit there, he would lay there, and I'd be on the telephone with the people. I'd be the one talking for him and getting him in there. And then he'd get in there and rest up for a few days, come out, I'm great. I feel fine now. Oh, good. Get out, be straight for about maybe 3 weeks, a month. And there I go again, like a cycle. And then I just got tired of it. And so I was ready to leave. I was ready to get away. But nope, before you leave, there go a slip and fall. I'm going to throw a monkey wrench in your program, even though you got my child. See, it was like a death sentence, what he did to me. It was like a death sentence because he took something that I told him and twisted it. See, that's what people will do. That's how people do you. When you get tired of playing with, when you get tired of the games, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. You get tired of that. I get tired of you going out here hustling and not getting a real job. You just want to hustle. So then I don't know what you make. Then you just give me what you want to give me. Then you turn around and ask for that back. I got tired of that, You get tired of it. And you out here doing this for that. Chasing after this. That's what you want. That's where everything goes into, was that. It went into that, everything. And I dealt with that, honey, with 2 of them. And one, I wouldn't wish it on anyone. I don't wish it on them. I don't wish it on no one. Just because someone pushes something on you don't mean you got to go there with them. The young man, and it's just a horrible story. The young man at the fraternity, he was just pushed and pushed so that he called his sister and broke down crying that he tired of doing the fraternity, but he don't want to be a quitter. And they knew this. So they went ahead and pushed him to the limit, give him something to kill himself. Well, he's, when you hold his bottle and you see this, and I'm not blaming the young man, but I'm just saying, we as a people need to grab up our young people. We got to use wisdom. When you hold that up and you see it, you can't, that's something, that you can't do it. See, they'll keep crossing the line. That's how evil do. It just keep crossing the line and see that you keep crossing. Keep drawing the line and see that you keep crossing it. We can't be used by evil. We can't allow evil to be our downfall. We have to grow over evil and come away from evil doers. That's what it is. Powers and principalities. It's not people. It's powers and principalities that you cannot see, but that can see you. Holy angels, the Trinity, it goes on and on. It grows so till it grows to us. Their legacies grow on in us. The legends that have fallen, we carry their legacies. Those are our people. The lessons that my grandmother taught me, I remember to this day. But a lot of memories in my childhood, some stuff I remember. I don't remember a lot of everything, but that right there. What she said about God, everything she said, and my life of oppression, and how God has brought me through to finally give me my expected end. As in Jeremiah 29:11, the happening. Jeremiah 29:11, God knew The plans that he had for me, thoughts of good and not of evil, but to give me my expected end. Here it is, my expected end. Or what'd you say? Here it is, my expected end. GROW. That stands for greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. All over the world. Telling you, honey, don't get no better than that. Speak it out. You know, like the young little baby was singing to her daddy, wish upon a star. Well, I did. Grow. Don't make no difference who you are. It's about your heart. Turn your heart towards righteousness. Now think about this. Think about how far that little family could have went had the young man left drugs alone, left violence alone, and put love into his little relationship there with his little family. Because I read his rap sheet. It's a rap sheet full of violence. And he already shot her before. He already said he was going to do it again. He needed some time to go sit down. But they sent him on back out to the street with a leg bracelet on, like that's going to keep him in from somewhere. But when I asked, before I got ready to go to the federal pen, when I asked for a home monitor, for home confinement, I was told no. But see, this young man here, he facing federal time too. You know, because he had a firearm. He had firearms on several occasions. He assault. Mine was nonviolent. My stuff nonviolent. But I wasn't allowed to be out in the community like that. And even though, you know, I had joint custody of my children. See, but I couldn't tell my side of the story. If I told my side of the story, they're going to slap some more time on me. Because it ain't no way. Me against the United States? No, it's just me. Who going to go against me with the United States? Even the United States defender work for the United States. Who going to go against me in the United States? How far is that going to go? Grow. Then it's going to go. Grow. Because then they'll know. The justice system, it ain't about justice always. It ain't about justice always, because why would you leave a pistol in the hands of someone who got a record of domestic violence? Why would you allow a violent felon back on the street who already said what he's going to do to the young lady? He got a history of violence. He already tried to kill her once. And they don't have no answers. Of course they don't have no answers. There ain't no answers. Just like there's no answers to the reason why African women are dying in childbirth. There is no answers for that either on this highway of life. All I can tell you is what happened to me. What happened to me was horrible. And I almost didn't make it with that last one, that number 5. Because they wanted me to hurry up and get out of there. Hurry up and have this baby, get out of there. So they kept giving me that Pitocin, that artificial Pitocin. The drug just kept drugging me, just kept, every time she come in there, like she came there every 10, 15 minutes. And she was upping that Pitocin. I mean, just putting it in that IV, just pumping it in there. She gone on to hurry up and have this, you know. And so, not instead of letting the baby come natural, this has been my 5th natural birth. I already had 4 natural births. This has been my 5th natural birth. But no, she want to rush it. The baby come along when she want to. She come along just fine. Everything fine. I've never had a problem having birth. Praise God. But no, along comes this evil nurse. And she wants to up the Pitocin, knowing that I don't have any pain medication. They ain't gave me no epidural, even though I was begging for one. They wouldn't give me one. They never did. But they upped the Pitocin. She kept upping it. especially after my baby daddy husband walked down there with my sister and walked her out to the parking lot. Nurse just kept coming in there, and I'm so out of it in pain. I'm seeing her, but I'm out of it. I felt like they were trying to kill me. That's how I felt. Even though I survived it, I felt like they were trying to kill me. And I'm here to expose the medical system, because I believe the young father out of California, I believe the young father when he says they allowed his wife to die. We have a problem with the system, period, when it comes to African people. And anyone who doesn't believe that is part of the problem themselves. But now at the same time, what we have to do as a people, we can't be woe is you. You got to be grow as you. You got to get up, because faith without works is dead. So you got to be about you. You got to be about making it happen for you and around you, because that's how you're going to change that around you. Begin to build around you. Begin to empower you, because you're already empowered by God. So begin to empower you. Then you begin to empower folks around you. I'm telling you, there goes our beloved ancestors, because we stand on their shoulders. They are looking at us. They are not sleeping, resting while the evil is up doing. These spirits bumping and thumping all through here all day long. Now I got to deal with them. Okay, my grandbaby gone. My daughter be gone in the daytime. Now it's bumping and thumping, dropping stuff. It's all day long. But that's okay, because what I know is God is working in the background. So I keep growing. Sow Love, here we grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. I love you. Listen for the wisdom. Listen to the song of the free bird. God bless you as you grow.